baby. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild world how I get on the live. That's alright though. And I don't even cut it off. Just know every time I get on the live, there's gonna be some fumbling and a bumbling. That's just how that go. And that's okay. That's okay. And that's alright. Hey, so the meal for the day, you feel me? Hey, I see I got a little light, baby. Made me feel all warm and tingly inside, yo. I like the likes. If you hear, you know what I'm saying, double tap that thing. Oh, well, not double tap. One tap. One tap is all you need. You know what time it is, yo. You know what time it is. I don't play a game. No games with my watermelon life, yo. Now, the next move I'm gonna do though. Now I don't have no pita bread on this one, you know what I'm saying? But I do got a little sandwich. And I'm gonna do a sandwich and then I'm gonna dip it in this hummus right here. And I like the roasted joint. You feel me? I like the roasted red peppers. That's what it's gonna be exciting. I swear. I swear. Let's see what we got on deck. Yo, Priscilla, what's good? Appreciate your presence. Good evening. It's a new life. It's a new life right now. Switching it up, yo. I do like the morning time, of course, you already know, but let's see what this do. Let's see what this do. Afeni, what's going down? I appreciate your presence. You got the arms out today. Oh, you know what time it is. Should I showcase them? You know I'm showcasing them out here. Let me YouTube showcase them real quick for the 99 and the 2000s, yo. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to switch it up a little bit for the 9. Actually, this might be the live right here. You know what I'm saying? This is riding at its finest, chilling like a villain, no robbing, no stealing, all day, 24/7. But yeah. Right now, I'm in a beautiful park situation right now. Um, it's gated though. Those chairs, those chairs right there is what brought me in, right? And then all of a sudden, I realized that I'm not able to partake. And then so I'm just here. You see in the shade. I mean, it's heavy set because that sun is heavy set, you know. And so I'm gonna do what I can to stay just like in a good situation where I'm not sweating during this live because that's not the goal. But sometimes it do happen. Yes, I be coming on here like a pulpit, like a man, a preacher on the pulpit coming out here sometimes playing in this heat, you know? And I just be talking about my life. I don't even be preaching about nothing. It's crazy. But let's see what's going down in these streets. Have you ever tried a raw food diet? Oh, never had Manifest Destination. I appreciate your presence on this line. Never had. Love your content, bro. Oh, okay, and I appreciate you, Lorenzo. Senior expert in the building, yo. I appreciate your presence on this line, player. We got some things to chit chat about, yo. It's been a it's been a wild couple of days, but it's been fun days though. That's what it's all about. Uh, I met a guy, man. I wanna he gonna stay anonymous right now, but he came out to see your boy, man, and he is a superstar, no doubt about that, man. Traveled all the way from Maryland area to come out and see your boy in Oregon, man. He been doing other things too, you know what I'm saying? But he saw your boy in Oregon. He was able to connect, and it was a beautiful thing, plug. The beautiful connection, man. He been traveling via bike at first, electrical bike, and then it became like him just traveling, walking, and then trying to find different situations where he can get into where he can take the plane or a bus, and he literally sleeps in the streets, yo, for real. He literally sleeps in the streets, and I thought that was an amazing feat because I haven't really just slept in the streets like that. Like I'm talking about right under the tree, Buddha. You know what I'm saying? on some just chilling like a villain for real. And yeah. All he had was a tarp and what they call it, a backpack. You feel me? And a dream, yo. A couple dollars. He said he went to Haiti for a little bit. And then all of a sudden he roaming out in the US. I'm just taking it all in. And I just got back with him from Applegate. Just yesterday, we went over there to Applegate and tried to partake over there late night. It was random, yo. It was random. But I'm gonna show you the reason why it was random. because I got a lump sum that came in. That was a beautiful thing. And how I got the lump sum is I had to give away my camera. You know what I'm saying? Just like a loan, pawn my camera in real quick yesterday. It was pretty wild. So I just needed some extra cash. I need some cash flow to come in. So as I'm looking for some other things, I can, put gas in the car. So how the pawn shop work, if anybody don't know, this pawn shop, they do loans, right? So I showcased my camera, showed them, I got a couple of different lenses or whatnot, and they said, well, we can do a loan for you for like $250, $250 loan. And what a loan is, they'll give you 2 months to come back and pay off that loan to get your camera back. And I feel like that's a win-win situation, especially when you're in dire need real quick. And I know I'm gonna get money coming in. We all live in abundance, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing, but I ain't stressing. You feel me? And I know work is gonna be coming through. I mean, I guess not work. I like to call it earning's gonna be coming through because I did something for it that I enjoyed. And so yeah, it's gonna happen. So I'll be able to pay off the 250. I just gave up the cam real quick for the loan. And I mean, I've been using my phone for the longest on everything, since my computer died and the editing situation been shut down for a second or two. This phone thing's been where it's at. But anyways, all of a sudden I was like, since I got that 250, I was like, let's go on an Applegate trip, It was me, my homie, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep him anonymous for right now. And then of course Tree holding it down. And we was out there in them streets, and we was gonna go we spent the night out there in the Applegate. The goal was to spend the night in Applegate, but what had happened was the mosquitoes and gnats be coming in extra strong, no doubt about that, player. I wasn't ready. We went to a few spots and they just came like a tornado. It was all through this bad boy, It was crazy. I mean, my boy could attest to it. Tree could attest to it. We had to get up out of there. We had to get up out of there quick, It was too much. When you go to Applegate and you at the actual lake area, we thought it was gonna be some nice nighttime relaxation. So how the situation gonna go was gonna go, he was gonna be okay sleeping under the bridge, not the bridge, but under the tree, relaxing somewhere. I was gonna be right next to him with my vehicle, and then Tree Ben told me already that she okay with sleeping upright. You feel me? Like, this is the upright position that she was gonna be in. She's gonna be on the passenger side, just like this. You know what I'm saying? It got like a little lean on it. It got a little lean, but that's how she was cool with that. And I was like, all right, then, if that's what you cool with, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you? And so that's what we did. And we went out there, checked it out. Beautiful scene. Like I said, Applegate Lake, if y'all haven't been, that's a good scene to be a part of. And it's a joyous occasion every time I go out over there, for sure. And so we decided, I remember first time spending the night over there though. And so it was an experience in itself. Like I said, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I saw my boy. My boy came out. We're gonna call him Lou. I'm gonna call him Lou until he wants his name out, man. But if he wants his name out, let me know. If he follows, if he's watching today, you know what I'm saying, let me know if you want your name out, and we're gonna switch that name up. But Lou, he decided, it was so funny, he was right outside my vehicle, sleeping on the side, right on the side of the road or whatnot, chilling. And I gave him hook him up with a sleeping bag, got some extra cushion on deck. And this is what he enjoyed. This is what he do. So I don't knock what folk do. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, player, that's how you want to live. Let's do it. And so all of a sudden, he said the mosquito was too strong. It was too much. He came around to the front side, sat down, like, because I told him the doors is open if you trying to come in and don't want to be a part of that them outdoor outdoor life. The door is open for you. You know what I'm saying? So he came in around 10 o'clock. You're like, yeah, the mosquitoes whooping my ass, player. Straight up. I was like, yeah, man, them suckers kicking. And Tree was, saying, highly talking about it's time to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got up out of there. We got up out of around 10 o'clock. It's dark, trying to figure out a new location. So I decided to go ahead and go straight to a place called McKee Bridge. Yeah, McKee Bridge. And it's a little bit of a distance, maybe about 4 or 5 miles away from Applegate, the main area, but I wanted to go there because it was away from that water where the mosquitoes be running rampant out there. And I learned from Tree, actually, when you have places where it got still water, those places with still water, that's the spots where the mosquitoes be running. Like they be out there, like I said, swarming like bees for real. And when you go to a place where it's river and that water's running strong, then the bees is less out there. It's not. So that's what happened. We went to a McKee Bridge area, chilled over there, and that's where we slept. That's where we slept. And word on the street, saying Tree said she didn't have the greatest sleep because my boy Lou, he had his toes like right here, because he decided. Hold on, let me go ahead and give you the visuals real quick. But my boy was sleeping right here chilling. I'm gonna hold it down right over there. Of course, there's all that's blocked off right now, but that's my lay down location. And then Tree is right here. So we had 3 people in the Tahoe relaxing, right? And Lou was in his element. You feel me? Lou was in his strong element for real, for real. So it was easy for him to sleep back there in that spot. But Tree had a little situation because there was a time where I guess his foot was right here, and then Tree's face was right here. She wasn't able to handle it. She couldn't go night night with that type of that type of experience around her. You know what I'm saying? So she said she wasn't tripping. She, it's not like she don't like feet. She just don't like feet on her face. And I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't think feet in the face, is ever that cool for me. But there's people that have feet fetishes and they kiss all day on that feet life, for sure. But that's not my ministry, and that's not Tree ministry. And so she couldn't sleep on that night. But it's all good. We still had a good time out there, man. Learned a lot as far as camp is concerned in Applegate and around the McKee Bridge. But we were just going with the flow, yo. We just going with the flow, man. And it was it's exciting. And like I said, that boy Lou, I'm calling him Lou right now until he wants his name to be really out there in the streets. But yeah, man, it was a good experience, man. And he literally out there. I did a video recently about what they call it, being a wingman for someone that's gonna be that's gonna be washing his ass in the lake, and there was a creek. That's where we was at. And so I was like, I'm gonna do that for you, yo, because I want to see you succeed in life. You feel me? I need to see you, take away that dirtiness out your life, get that dust off your shoulders, And so that's what I did for that man, plug. There was one guy that was 2 people was getting ready to come through. In the midst of, I turned around, hollered at my boy, I said, "Hey, yo, you done?" He was done though, cause I was getting ready to shut everything down, kinfolk, ready. So I didn't have to do it. But I definitely stood my ground in the streets, blood, and let him be a part of that what they call it. He called it holy bath. You feel me? And so it was a good holy bath for that man. He said, man, and yeah, man, I'm helping out where I can, man, because I feel like he gave me a boost of energy. Just the idea that he out here roaming these streets the way he is, because why not? But of course. You know what I'm saying? This is the life he wanted to live. This is what he dreamed. He just wanted to see, and he loves the visuals, of course, He loves going to new places and checking it out. Nomading across the United States, and there's people do it all over the country, all over the world. And it's not looked upon as anything. His next goal is go try to travel on the Pacific Crest Trail, and that's major over here in the Oregon area. So yeah, I believe in his goals, and we got big things to come through out here for real. But yeah, that's a little bit of what happened this week. Got a chance to partake in some free food. That's why I had it documented one time, and that place was legit location. Coming in there, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I came to a spot before and had free food before, but not in this area. And so I didn't know what to expect. It wasn't a church, and it was a community center type of vibe. And man, they hooked it up. Man. There was a lot of people in there. I remember we were just walking past, really, We was walking. We was looked like we could have looked like we was walking past, but folk was pointing the finger. Hey, you want some free food? Come on down. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. We was like, oh man, we got to get some. Yo, we was coming to get it, but now we got to get some. These boys giving out invites, and they was talking about giving out the green too. Like, we got green for you too. Yo, if you want to come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look at these. Look at this community. Look at this community out here. But now we didn't get none of his green or whatnot. But just the idea that he was just like, yo, man, what you need? I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that you came through. That whole vibe is where it's at, yo. And yeah, had people out there serving us, serving the free food, yo. I thought it was gonna be like a little old Lunchable. You know what we got when we was younger, like for lunch with the little white box that flip up and then out like that. You know what I'm saying? You seen them with a little apple in there one time with a Lunchable joint. Maybe a banana. Actually, a banana and apple would have been too. It would have been too heavy, so they only did like one or the other, right? And with a Lunchable, what else there was in there? There was something sweet always, like a little pudding pop. Yeah, who remember the white boxes? Who remember the white boxes, little Lunchable joints, pleb? Yeah, that's what they was rocking, and I thought that's what the meal was. But these boys, they put in effort. I think somebody was they threw down. They cooked. They cooked. I had no negatives about the free food. You understand? Now, of course, if we want to nitpick, you know, if I would have paid for it, then the nitpick would have happened. You know what I'm saying? But since I didn't pay, it was free. I mean, y'all can see it. Y'all seen it. Through that short vid I did. I think the most recent vid I did, and talking about what free food look like, blood. It's a thing, blood. They did their thing for real, for real. Now let's go ahead. I'll talk to you about how if it was not free, what's some of my thoughts. Just because, why not? So the rice, it could have been a little softer. It could have been, it could have been a little, a little bit more loose. The rice kernels was kind of like sticking a little bit, and I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I can just rip it off the rice, But naturally, you would think the rice kernels would just come loose as you eat the rice, but it didn't. It didn't that day. So I think they held it in for too long, just a little bit. But other than that, my boy Luke strongly agrees and believes, in the salt and pepper game. I have to give out this information on what he did at the Taco Bell, player. So he frugal. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he gets his money. Make sure he gets his right. But I ain't never went down a drive-through lane, right? Drive-through Taco Bell, cause I wasn't about to get nothing at Taco. I don't need nothing at Taco Bell, but that's what he wanted. So we went to the drive-through, and he literally having a full-out conversation about how he want his meal prepared. You feel me? Because he don't be on that bullshit, Chris Brown. You feel me? So he asked, like, he wanted meat and cheese in one burrito, and he wanted the potatoes that was supposed to be in the burrito. He wanted outside the burrito, like wedges. You know what I'm saying? He said, and then he wanted the meat and cheese in there, but don't you put no sauce in there. He had a lot of preferences about how he wanted his meal prepared, and the meal ended up being $3.50. I was just, what's going on? It's a lot of detail you giving my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of detail on how you want your meal prepared. And I was just like, when he said your price is $3.50, I was like, but I thought you ordered for everybody. You feel me? The way you decorated your joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. And then by the time we got to the location to get our food, he was like, yo, y'all got some salt and pepper? And I was like, yeah, I guess they should have some salt and pepper. Taco Bell didn't have no salt and pepper, player. They didn't have that. That's not a thing no more, I guess, at the spots. They don't have the little, the white little salt and pepper joints The salt was red and the pepper was black with the letterings. Usually had that and rip that up and be able to do some things. They didn't have it. He didn't like that. He liked to have his food seasoned, and I feel like reason why I'm talking about this situation because I want to bring it back to how some of the food might have needed been seasoning for that free stuff. But he had the salt and pepper this time though. You feel me? But like I said, I had a great time with that meal and enjoyed the mess out of it because, like I said, it was 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or something like that. It was 4 o'clock actually, and I was hungry. It was my first meal of the day, and I wanted to join in, and so we did, man, and it was a good experience, no doubt about that. But that's another story about that boy Lou. I know I told him I was gonna probably talk about that situation because that's hilarious to me. But I respect it, man. He won his meal his way. It's $3.50 meal. You gotta have it a certain way, and with that information he gave him, he got more of a meal because of that. Like if you think about it, if you ask for to put the wedges outside of the burrito, then you get wedges like just a small wedge with a burrito. But that was a part of the burrito. That's game he gave out. You feel me? And I'm giving it out to y'all. But like I said, that was a lot of I want some a lot of what they call it, preparations towards a $3.50 meal play, and it was amazing to see. I had a good time laughing about that joint. But yeah, man, it's been a doozy, yo. It's been a doozy. Let's see. What's on another mother? Hey, what's going down, Miss Harris? Hey, where are you? I'm over here in that ass. Let me go ahead and talk. Yeah, I appreciate you. Miss Iris in the building. Yeah, holding it down. What's up with you? I appreciate your presence, no doubt. Do you have a dog, brother? I do not. What's going on, Robert Rome? What's going down? Appreciate your presence. I do not have a dog for sure. What's your favorite basketball team, player? Wow. So back in the gap, it used to be Houston Rockets. So if I still, if I'm watching it, I would like to see them succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing in the ride, in the parade. I don't care really. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally like try to figure out what they doing. It comes in my feed every now and then, but it's not like one of those seek type vibes. I hope the best for them. I have seen the fact that they got some newer members that they feel highly about, came off from the first round, so that's exciting. But as far as just like me being full on like H-Town represent, you know what I'm saying, like rock it all day, throwing up the jersey, like nah, that's a corporation that got like a little gathering they do with the basketball where they dribble the ball and put it in the hoop for a couple dollars. They getting it in, you know what I'm saying? And then that group organization goes to another organization, and they just have fun. They exciting, you know what I'm saying? They living their dream. They on some Feducket. I don't love it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be like the fan on that. If I go to a game, cool. I see the vibe. I'm relaxing. I might wear some kind of nice to be seen. But as far as the basketball is concerned, I like to see somebody get dunked on. Oops, like that. But like I said, there's no real fan in me anymore. Where yeah, I lost that. I had to get off the narcotic. That's what I like to say. I had to get off the narcotic. Let's see. You have a new travel buddy. Yeah. You need to put him on that cam so we can judge if he's worthy of your company. Just Marquis, what's going down? Appreciate your presence. Now he good people, man. Like I said, I rock with him simply because, man, he came through. He came through in a time where I feel like it was a good burst of energy, man. Seeing a guy that he gave me some information like, yeah, man. I've been following your journey for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He bust out a set a few times, partake. You feel me? Like it was like, man, okay then, hell yeah. And so yeah. Y'all introduce. I'm gonna introduce him to y'all real soon. He be on the lives a lot, So it was just a cool experience to be a part of, no doubt. And so like I said, it gave me a boost. So I just wanna, hang out more and explore more, man. And I showcased him the tree. It was so funny because that was one of the first things he told me. Shout out to my boy Lou until he wants to actually get his name. Yeah, he busted. I said, yo, tree, yo, tell me about it, yo. Who that fine girl you was with? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And I look at her like, said a sister, saying? Nobody can replace my real sister out here in these streets, but that's how I look at her, you feel? And so when he bust that where that fine ass girl tree at, I was like, what? What's happening now? Okay, then that's what you partaking in? You talking about it? Hell yeah, you gonna see Tree. Me and Tree talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? We be chit chat, we be goofying. And she liked the lifestyle of traveling and going to see new places or whatnot. So yeah, we did it. And so that all of a sudden we out here sleeping in the same car together out here in these streets, man, on some random stuff just because we want to be a part of the silence. You feel me? There's silence involved in nature, yo. And sometimes you just want to get away from the major city. And even though this is a small town, a lot of small towns put into a nucleus, Southern Oregon, um, you still want that getaway where maybe you might have like 5 people in a 10-mile radius, and that's always a gorgeous thing. So as far as just like the solitude involved, and the good thing about us three as a group, like literally we ain't gotta hang out. We roam over there to the location one time, and then next thing you know, they do Tree do her thing. She gonna roam somewhere, you know. Hopefully she got her phone, because sometimes she don't even bring her phone, and I just gotta sit there and wait, till she get back or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm mad. I'm just giving out the information about what happening. I don't be tripping though, cause where I'm going, I'm out here in these streets anyway. So I usually get a place to relax, and I like to sit down and chill. And so does my boy Lou. But he can go somewhere and roam somewhere and have no issues and just be chilling. And so it's all, beauty at its finest for sure. The fact that we all three can just do whatever and don't have to hang out with each other like that. And also, I like the beauty. A lot of folk probably get nervous about the silences of or awkward silence or whatnot during a conversation. Plus, if you're not able to sit in the room and not say nothing, plus that's too much mind stuff going on in the brain. You feel me? We both, everybody just is cool with just being present. Being present. If the game is now is just to sit there and watch the leaves, yo. Let me go ahead and take this thing off real quick so you understand what prep. We just go ahead and just sit there and just watch the visuals, just chilling, quiet, no conversations. That Aqua Silence is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just a time frame of peace, and we both recognizing that peace. And we're just in that aura together of silence, and that's not bad. I shouldn't have to. I remember back in the gap, I'd be thinking like, oh, I should say something else. I should add something to it. Just relax, yo. Just be. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna flow. It's all gonna flow. When you start to think and you start to stutter on your words, and you look like you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready for no conversation, yo. It's a calmness, player. We go two energies connecting, relaxing, and we taking in this time that we here right now, partaking in the visuals, yo. And so yeah, it's always a scenario. I don't be tripping on the awkward silence, yo. I don't even look at it awkward no more. It's just being. It's just being. We didn't have nothing. If we don't have anything to say right now, that's okay. That is okay. It ain't gotta be a running, rumbling conversation. But if it flows, it flows. That's cool too if it's running and it flows. But it's also cool if it doesn't. So yeah, we chilling, we relaxed. We in here, baby. Let's see. MW, appreciate your presence on this line, baby. What's going down? So it was raw. What was raw? What's going down? Teach me the life. HDKJ, HDJKSA52. Appreciate your presence, bud. What's your most exciting adventure is right now. Me chit chatting with y'all. I'm in the present, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's the adventure that I'm living at right now. Yeah, that's where we at. Appreciate your question, yo. But right now is the most exciting adventure, man. Y'all over here chit chatting with me. I'm over here in a random town of Southern Oregon. Y'all are wherever y'all at, and we get to connect, baby. Yeah, that's the most exciting adventure. You feel me? Those other places were that moment. You know, I had a lot of times of adventure. Yo, you have a lot of times of adventure. You just gotta look at it that way, you know. Plug, this is an experience that we going through right now, living on this earth, plug. No doubt about that. Especially at this time. At this time, we gotta partake in looking at the glass half full. Cause everybody else, I mean, people that's gonna try to put that half empty on your life, plug. I can't go for that. No, no. No can do. Oh, I can't go for that. No, no. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at, baby. You know? There's so many things to be happy and about in these world. And boy, they be trying to throw it at you, baby. No, no, doom. Doom. Let me go ahead and eat my hummus and sandwich, blood, while you say doom, blood. Because I'm about to partake. And it's going to be good. I'm telling you. Get you a cold sandwich at a spot, pleb. Get you a cold sandwich at a spot. Let's see. You consider yourself introverted or more extroverted? Okay. So, great question. Let me finish my meal in my mouth real quick so I can explain. But I consider myself. I like introvert. I feel like I get my power from having alone time. You know, the best way I think extrovert and introvert is explained is people getting their energy from other people, and it brings and boosts their spirits. And then some people just like their alone time to boost their own spirits from within. And so I feel like that's what that is, introvert and extrovert. But everybody has their different opinions about, what that is. But that's what my thought process is, and I feel like I'm more introvert. But if I had that introvert time of aloneness, I can come to a spot extrovert all day. There'll be some days where I'm like, yo, I'm about to be extrovert today. You know what I'm saying? Like, today is the day. And then I go over there and do my thing. Be real, a conversationalist. Coming up to people, enjoying it, enjoying my time. And then some days I'm like low key. I'm not really not really talking about it like that. But if we have a conversation, then you realize I can be extrovert during our conversation. But as far as like coming and running to a conversation, I'm trying to meet folk. Yeah, there's just only days for that. So that's the answer to your question though, for sure. But good question. I appreciate you, Just Tanya. Yeah, we out here. We doing good. What was the funny thing Tree said? Let me go honor the water. Hey, that's exactly what she said, yo. In the midst of people giving you information that you just don't want, and you out here in nature, just be like, look. Could you give me permission to honor the water? I just need to honor the water. You feel me? Because once you honor the water too, because she basically what she was trying to say was like, look, plug, what you talking about is hogwash to me. You feel me? And we don't need to be a part of this hogwash like this. Because she was talking about that hogwash. Funny thing is, that same lady that was like, trying to tell me, don't go down that way. Please don't. You're going to get taken up by some wild, entity. It was wild how, like, I had a dream about you. This is what she told me. I had a dream about you. I remember seeing your shoes. I remember seeing your beard. I remember seeing you. Don't go that way. I was like, man, what is happening? So Tree was basically saying like, yo, you should honor the water. You should basically like you should shut the fuck up and calm down. That's what you should honor the water. That's what you should honor the water is, yo. And basically she's like, yo, I'm about to honor the water. You should honor the water as well. And so that's the conversation she had with the lady. I respected that conversation. I should have honored the water. because she was definitely trying to put fear in my heart about going to a place that I always gone to. And the craziest thing is, I seen her twice after that, and I'm thinking like the way she was talking to me, like we was supposed to be cool, cause like she quote unquote trying to save my life. Man, she was acting like she was avoiding me, trying not to be a part of my conversation. I'm literally like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she not looking up, but I noticed it was her, and I noticed she knows she saw me too, and basically she just kept her head down. You know, I'm just like, what's happening right now? You gave me like a lot of like diarrhea from the mouth at one time, and now you not speaking at all. You dry mouth. That don't even make no sense. And so, so she was just giving out. She be on that bullshit, Chris Brown. You feel me? Like that's what she was on. And so therefore, I was like, all right, then. You know, what I'm saying you can't be listening to everybody. She should have been on her in the water, like that girl Tree said. You feel me? Mm. Here we go. Let's see. It's called having comfortable silence. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. What I do for money? In anything. What you need me to do? You know what I'm saying? I back that thing up once. Now I'm talking stupid as fuck now, but like, I just be random, man. It be random. Um, I'm looking for some consistent work, but I was doing moving gigs for a little bit. That would give me a lump sum. I remember I was gone for 2 days. A place called Corvallis, doing moving gig, and that 2 days brought me a lump sum of $520 because I was moving across moving people out of Medford into a new place in Corvallis, Oregon. You know what I'm saying? So when you got 520 and you on call for a moving gig and you get $520, I mean you can chill for a second or two living this nomad life. But I'm looking for something more consistent, and so I got some leads. I got some interviews coming up, but and I'm also house sitting coming up this weekend. So yeah, that's those are the situations I've been in to get money right now. But it's always something new, yo. And of course I sold my camera. I talked about that earlier this on this live. And so I sold my camera or whatnot. Not sold it, but I pawned it and I got a loan, and so I can get that back in 2 months. So if it's 250 loan, I can pay $302 back to get it back, and so yeah, it's a beautiful situation. Let's see. I was talking about the rice. You said it was hard. It was raw and not cooked enough. That's what it was. Appreciate you, MW, because I didn't know. I didn't know. So if it's cooked too long, then it's gonna be extra loose. Like what's the information? What's the information, yo? If it's cooked too long, you know. But I guess it was not cooked enough, and so that's why it was hard. It was sticking together, player, like a mug. It was. What's up, flipping nurse Betty? I appreciate your presence on this line, yo. And she says what's up to everybody out here, giving love. I respect it. That's it. Richard S, what's going down with you? Appreciate you for your God bless. God bless you as well, yo. Have you ever worked online, for example, customer service representatives? Um, mm, no, nah, that ain't part of my life. No, I ain't done that one. That's a good question though, player, but I ain't put that in my life yet. Or maybe I might not, you know. But that's a move. Have you done that? That's a move to do. But it ain't my move right now. But it could be. It could be soon. But yeah, it's been a joyous occasion this past week, and of course, I know y'all noticed the a lot of videos or content was being placed out there this week, so that's a beautiful thing. Hopefully y'all enjoy. We're gonna keep it going. I'm just going with the flow, man. It's going with the flow. Right now, I'm learning how to build a little TP right now, and this information. It's not like I'm trying to live in a TP for life, but I feel like learning that type of lifestyle, life information, I feel like it's ideal just in the clutch. In the clutch, yo. You know what I'm saying? What's proper technique? It's almost like Boy Scouts on steroids, but for everybody, you know, but like nature living, being out there. And it's not, it don't have to be a sleep spot. It could be just a chill, uh read my book spot, but able to do it, you know. So that might be a vid coming real soon. I'm saying this here first at the live, yo. Being a little TP for the people, yo. Respect to it. But yeah, it was a beautiful journey. Going to Applegate. I think the next location we probably hit up is what they call it, Indian. So I just met a guy at the gym that talked about going to Grizzly Peak. I haven't gone to Grizzly Peak yet, and that's another hike that I want to join in on. You know, since I'm not working at the moment, I'm always do something spectacular during my time off. You know, so I won't be like, oh, I should have done that during my time. I should have had my adventures or whatnot. Nah, if life is an adventure, I'm joining in until it's time for me to do something and have an adventure at the workplace. You know, so that's what's been going on. It's been great. It's been great. Hmm. I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to tell y'all that's been happening, but it's not in the mind though. Just know that the watermelon is still here, live and in effect. Tahiti's still gonna be sprayed, you know, and we out here. We out here living the dream. But what's been going on in the news? Is there anything new? It's been popping off that y'all feel like y'all want me to chit chat about? Play? I don't. Your boy been MIA, but I don't mind somebody come out with something because I might have gone through it in passing. Or what's been popping off in y'all world as far as just like concerns, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, have y'all been on your lightening path and setting yourself free from a system that's not here to serve you? You know what I'm saying? We're here to serve it in a way with that system be sometimes, player. But we can get away from that. We are free beings, yo. It's all in the mind frame and doing it, you know? We are. Oh, that's a beautiful plane right there, player. Coming on through. Light blue and yellow. I should have showed it. I should have showed it. Noble Nomads, what up with it? So right now we're taking a little break right now. That's what's popping off. Good question though. Good question. Taking a little break. Everybody doing their thing or whatnot, getting on their grizzle. But yeah, we just taking a break for it right now. We still gonna put some videos up. I don't know what time when that's gonna be, but it's still up there. Now we putting up Noble Nomad conversations, yo. Right now, all three of us actually. You go to her channel, young travel snacks, tea snacks. If you nasty, she gonna have a noble no bad conversation with you about her experiences or whatnot. Timothy Ward, the one and only, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have his noble nomadic conversations as well, you know. And me, I'm having my noble and my experiences or whatnot. We just every now and then get together and join in. It's gonna be a good old party. You feel? But so when the next time we join in, just know it's gonna be a party. You feel me? That's how that goes. So be sure to subscribe to Noble Nobads because it's still going down. We just chilling for a second or two. That's what's popping off right now. Let's see. I tried to work for customer service representative job, but they said I need a Windows 10 and it costs around $100. Okay, respect. You said you moved on from that life. You might have could have dropped 100 if you was down for it, but you know if that's not what you wanted to do, I understand. I understand that completely. There's such as a being single for too long. For example, 4 years is too long. What is uh so first reaction to that, let me put this down real quick. Being single, yeah, it probably has its time frame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't have no issue of people being single for a long. There's no time frame of you being single for too long. Nah, you probably had your escapade, your sescapade sometime, one of those in between. You know what I'm saying? You might have had a moment where you was chit chatting with somebody for 2 months. You feel me? And you felt like you wasn't alone or whatnot. I don't. Single. Just because you single don't mean that's a lonely vibe. You just saying you ain't cuffed and put no title on anything, yo. But you still doing cuff like moves. You know what I'm saying? Like women is still doing cuff like moves. You feel me? For a little bit, it could be even if for 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? and enjoying themselves. You feel me? It's still like it's an adventure, yo. You just enjoying yourself. It's y'all two people meet up and y'all decide to stay for a little bit for a season, and then the season's over with. You know, it don't have to have a title for that season, baby. It was just a season. You know, we was hanging out, kicking it, and that shouldn't be no problem with that. And if you call that single, I mean, you can call that any. I feel like you can call a marriage. Not to say all the way single or whatnot, but sometimes in a marriage, I feel like they probably want to kind of like let loose. I would want to personally if I was married. I'd be like, I understand the rule of, to death do us part, and I love this girl for sure. But I want to see if I still got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You every now and then you think about your old school past, and it might spring up, or you're like, man, that girl right there. Back in the day, I don't like to have that back in the day. Cause I probably would have touched up on it. And so you have those thoughts, and some people don't have those thoughts. I'm not saying every relationship, every marriage is like that, but yeah, as far as being single for too long, that's no big deal, player. It's no big deal. You could, like I said, it's seasons for everything out here in these streets, and if player, your season for being a quote unquote single was 4 years, and you know what I'm saying? Like when you get your relationship, you get your relationship, player. And then you're gonna be in a relationship for 4 years or whatnot. Do you tell people you think I've been in a relationship for too long? Nah, you don't tell people you've been in a relationship for too long. You just like that's the season. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all monogamy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it big. And it can be the same way with the single vibe. You ain't gotta explain it. Cause I don't be complaining about my singleness. I go with the flow. No one should complain about their singleness. Plus, it's all in the seasons. You feel me? It's all in the seasons. And like I said, you relax and do cuff like things. You do monogamy like things every now and then with one chick. Or you could be doing it with multiple chicks or whatnot. But you still call yourself single, but you still enjoy yourself because that's what you chose. Yeah, plug, do your thing, yo. Don't. Whoever said that being single for too long was 4 years or whatnot. You think there's a expiration date on singleness? It could. You ain't got to pick. There's no number to it. You just go with the flow. Ain't no number to the when you should be like back into a relationship again. You ain't got to be in one, plug. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to be in the quote unquote boyfriend girlfriend relationship. You can have your own situation going. Have a little girl that said she want to come in on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? She have every right to come in on Thursday. Is that the agreement? If that's the agreement that y'all got, what a relationship. You feel me? That's how I look at that. That's exactly how I look at that. Let's see. You finally get that egg completely off. Let me see what that's talking about. Appreciate you, Nate. Good. Appreciate your presence on this line. Let me see what that's talking about, Flip. Because it's been a while. Let's see. So as you can see, a little dirt right there. So it's coming off a little bit. But this part right here, that stayed strong. That stage, you still see that drip. And it had a little piece right here. But that came off over time. So we doing all right over here, yo. It still got that drip on the bumper though. It still got that drip on there, but that's okay though. Who looks at the bumper like? Who looks at that side piece like that unless they coming in? I ain't tripping. But one of these days that egg drip shall pass. One of these days, couple wash, it's gonna be on and popping, Nate. It's gonna be on and popping every time. Let's see. I give you props for what you do. To not to have a steady job, but I respect you, bro. Man, Wired Up TV, I understand, player. Like as far as like not having something steady, but that's a mind frame in itself that you have to have a steady job to succeed or be happy in this lifetime, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's a mind frame in itself, and so we basically fighting off things that we've been taught all our lives that it's just not serving us no more, yo. That's basically what we doing. and we starting to open our eyes up like, yo, this land is way more bigger than, boys getting paid $100 million to dribble a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? On major news where everybody's supposed to be watching, and we hyping up these motherfuckers getting paid trillions, yo, over a dribbling game, cuz it got to be more than that, right? And it is more than that. It's a buttloads more than what they giving us, yo. I remember, talking about just a little bit as far as just in the church or whatnot. I remember my mother and I was talking about why meditation ain't really talked about. I remember she went on a meditative retreat, and I believe it was kind of, frowned upon. You feel me? To go to a meditative retreat to some people. Not saying that anybody from our church that we went to, but it's like people that was from another church or co-workers or anything like that. Just like, oh, what you doing that for? I don't do that. And so but that's in the biblical studies. You feel me? But it's not really chit chat that much about the meditation process and people having that. So you got to seek and shall find. You feel me? For real on some other things besides the main stuff, blood. The main media that they putting out there for the world to see is gonna be hogwashing that bull junk, that bull dookie, for sure. Not to say that lives wasn't really affected by this situation, but it's just news that causes friction amongst the people. And the real friction that we need to have is cutting the friction off, which is the people that's sending us these vibes to separate us, pleb. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We got to get up off that joint, yo. These people are not here to serve us, pleb. No doubt about that. And the idea is, which is so funny, a guy named the president that is now, ain't know who he leading, kinfolk. We looked at him as a leader, yo. Play, I keep it all the way honest as far as the channel all the time, every day. And so in the situation about the whole idea of pushing some guy that looked like he almost wheelchair bound, play, and he gonna lead the crowd there. The free country, yo. I think we need to get back to somebody, you know what I'm saying, got a little look like they can win a fight one time. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to that in there. Like back in the Indian chief days, yo. Hey, if the main chief got his ass whipped by one of the youngest, you know what I'm saying? We got a new sheriff in town, you know what I'm saying? New chief, you feel me? And I'm being silly, but kind of low key in a way, being serious at the same time, because ain't no way a guy like that got a speech impediment, you feel me now, because of his old age and falling off bikes and stuff, is the president. But that's what they sending us for the people, yo. That's what they sending. They made folks so mad about that other guy that was going. It's like, oh, we gotta put he's this, that, and the third. But he had he had some positive things that he was doing as well. But not on the media. And so all of a sudden you get pushed this random guy, and then he had somebody, his counterpart, was black woman, which people want to see that and excited about that. But that's the same lady that want to see me in jail. You feel me? Because I smoked the green, and I'm be okay with telling that, And so that's the same person that put me in jail. I feel like I'm a tree hugger. You know, you feel me? How you gonna put a tree hugger in jail, yo? Get the hell up out of here in these streets, yo. That's what she was doing. So that whole squad canceled to me. But that's what he hyped up to and voted on. And the whole voting process was a sham. And it's just a whole bunch of shamness. You feel me? A shamness at its finest as a reality show that we call, that we trying to call real life. But we can cut that off, kinfolk. That's how I look at it. We can cut that completely off, man. We ain't got to have that life, yo. We ain't got to have what they spitting. There's people outside of this country that don't know nothing about what they talking about, and they doing Tootsie Rolls in the tents. It's like, you live how you want to live, blood. Don't tell them, don't have these folks tell you how to live out here in these streets, like what's best for you. Shit, man. My bad. I got a little on a tangent, yo. But anyways, moving on up in the streets, yo. But yeah, as far as the steady jobs concerned, that's the reason why I said it. Like, that's the mind frame. We deep in mind frames, yo. And so the renewing of the mind is the idea of sometimes the people that's the person that you were, and that's the information that you was gathering in that time frame might have to die by you gathering new information. You understand? That person, old Drew of like 2013 or whatnot, must die to be the dude that I am today. You feel me? I couldn't do the same things of old in order and feel like I get into the results of today. You understand? In my frame, my mind frame, and what I know, that person had to die because in a way, you know what I'm saying. And so and what they call it, and a renewing, or a what they call it, just a new spirit, a new way, or just because it's the same you had those experiences, but now you see life differently, yo. And that's what we gotta live on. That's how we living, yo. That's how we get and see the glass half full instead of half empty. Cause it's what we consuming. We are what we consume, plug. And what they giving out for the 99 and the 2000s and the people is just that hogwash, yo. Just keep your mind in shambles and make you try to compare yourself in life, yo. If you ain't got no goddamn job, plug, chill on it then. Enjoy that life. You don't want to work, chill on it. Be all the way in on not working, kinfolk. Be all the way in as you doing it. And then the job shall come. You feel me? It's just a season, just like the singleness and in a relationship. It's a season right now. You ain't a loser. You feel me? You can get another job, and then all of a sudden still, I can get a job right now, stack up bread, and be a part of these apartments. Easy. You know what I'm saying? And I guess look the quote unquote the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, he getting his life right. You feel me? Nah. That's always available for you. You feel me? It's just working and so you can get you a crib or whatnot, or keep up your rent. That life is always available, just above water. You know what I'm saying? That's available 24/7. That's a life sham or whatnot. Teaching boys in elementary schools and schools, just enough to get a job. They ain't teaching you how to. I ain't learn how to write no check, how to get this money. They taught you how to be working under folk. You know what I'm saying? Like what you want to do. Oh, you like science? You can be working under somebody. Goddamn, we gonna teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you trying to get these jobs for these corporations, so they using this as energy, yo. And if you don't want to be a part of the energy no more, you trying to create your own energy, do something different. I just want to new experience. Like you could be like, I was doing corporate jobs for a long time. You said, man, you know what? I want to get in on the field. I want to smoke. I want to grow some weed. Whole different mind frame. You should be able to do it. It's just your life, kinfolk. It's your storyline. You know what I'm saying? Just follow everybody else because that's what they doing. That's what the Joneses is doing. Yeah, plug. You know what I'm saying? Like the experiences I had, plug. I can come in and have a conversation with any old body out here in these streets, plug, because of the experiences I had, plug. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. And so, people have their storyline, but I'm just not gonna stick to a storyline of the old. I'm gonna come on, create new things, new experiences, expand myself, plug. And so that's what it's all about, man. So whenever you have a thought process like, man, I need to have a job. I don't know how you do it. Plug, embody that not having a job. Plug, enjoy that. Understand that, right? Like I said, I went to Applegate randomly. I don't have no gig. I had a little cash flow. I said, let's roll. I took me and my homies. You know what I'm saying? Let's just chill, yo. And so that's the vibe. That's what you got to be a part of, for sure. That's what you got to be a part of. And so, yeah, live your life like it's golden, dog. Seasons, baby. And next thing you know, all of a sudden you got your mind off the work, or trying to find a gig. You ain't stressing over it, and that gig come placed on your lap, yo. A lot of times it happened for me. You feel? So you're gonna be all right. Let's see. I could use a season of some female coming. That boy right there just called him out. Let it let the world know in these streets. You feel me? Okay, then respect to the gang. What's the dating life like for the nomadic individual? I think the dating life for the nomadic individual could be the same as for the people that's living in the crib. You got your ups and downs in that bad boy. It's nothing new. I mean, as far as like, where do I, people be like, where do you go to hang out? I mean, we hanging out in nature, we chilling or whatnot. But what if y'all need a bed, or those type of things. I mean, it's all kinds of, the world can be a bed if you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? In a way, not to, throw out what I do out there in the streets or whatnot, but it's just like, you ain't gotta have a little spot like that. I mean, it's plentiful land. We are in a land of plenty. You feel me? As far as opportunity and space, and so yeah, you just enjoy yourself out there. It's not like a anything different for me personally. I used to have those thoughts that it could be different, but I'm now just like okay with who I am and what the route I took and who I am right now. Right now I'm living in the vehicle, holding it down, and we could have a conversation about how going to college or something. You got a new adventure you doing? You just got a crib. We just got two different living styles, but we still got something in common to converse on. We have our storylines or whatnot. And so with that and having such layers of the storyline, they can give me layers if they can hopefully they can give me layers of their life. And it's a beautiful thing. And she like, I never tried that. Like, how you do that? And then that's where you connect. And and she's like a nurse or whatever, and I have interest in some in that nursing or whatever she is. Now I talk about it like what's that about, yo? And if y'all connect and mesh, and y'all feel like y'all can work together with those type of lives, it's a beautiful thing. But I'm not gonna change nobody. I'm not trying to change nobody. I take you for who you are, and the people take me for who I am, and then we enjoy life, yo. So to me, I think that should go both ways on nomadic side and people that's living in the crib. So yeah, that's the dating life, yo. I feel like it's the same vibe, really. I don't be telling people, once you come to my crib or whatnot. It's I usually be like, meet me at the park, and just we chill. Or meet me at a location. I think sometimes I get and go to a coffee shop or something like that to hang out. But yeah, that's the life. I don't think it's any different besides sleeping location. You feel me? For real. But good question though. Good question. Sadly for me, there's with no yeah, appreciate you, Nate, for sure. Sadly for me, there's no cuff like moves. I haven't spoken to anyone in 4 years. My bed has been empty for 4 years. Oh, God bless the bed. I'm not laughing at you, player. I'm over here like, player, everything gonna be all right. It's a season, yo. So let's talk about it, man. Everything gonna be all right on that, player. I mean, your no fap game is at an all-time high. Cause if you've been in a drought like that for a long time, player, I mean, if a girl just blows on it like that, you might nut. You know what I'm saying? Keep it all the way honest, cause that's what happened. You ain't had it in that long, blood. You gonna be quickly out of there. You understand me? I understand, cause it happens. It happens for your boy. Like if I gone that long, so it's been like that. I ain't gonna say, um, it was something I choose to do, but yeah. What? Tell me why you think it's been slow for you. You know what I'm saying? Give me that information, because that's information. It's hilarious, the fact that 4 years drought or whatnot, and you ain't even get a makeout session, baby. You ain't tongue the tonsils. You ain't like give me something, baby. I know you ain't like graze an ass one time, player. Give me something that made you get you excited and put in the you at least a conversation that could have went somewhere. Player, there ain't no way you dry up like that. You gotta have a little moisture going on in your life, player. It can't be that dry. Not for 4 years, dog. Not for 4 years. Not for 4 years. I feel your pain, player. We're gonna talk about that shit. No doubt about that. Let's talk about it, Dr. Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. I know you got some moisture in your life. Just a little bit. You gotta give me a makeout session, something, dog. There's no way you going 4 years and you was trying, and it's in the bed still dusty, or the lips ain't been touched by other lip. Nah, blood. I won't let that shit ride. Let's see, manifest destiny. Talk to me. Have you ever tried Uber, Lyft? Yeah, I tried Lyft in LA. That was a cool experience, man. I have a good experience involved in that. I will. Let's talk about it real quick. I will have to say shout out to Lyft out there. I was so deep into trying to make my job like my job. Like I was happy. You know what I'm saying? This is my stuff, right? And so I was trying not to mix business with pleasure. There was this girl named Bria. You feel me? That came into the ride. It was a Jeep at the time. You feel me? The white Jeep that was went to 45 states with me. But I was riding that bad. Wasn't supposed to actually. Wasn't supposed to be riding. It was a 1997, and you at 2000, you supposed to have a 2000 and up. But no can't lifestyle. You feel me? And we got a Lyft ride. We was partaking, and so this girl named Bria, man, I scooped up. You feel? She had this. She was coming from I think the subway. She had a big old hat on, whatnot, bright skin. Um, she was fine. You feel me? Like full on extraordinary. She got into the car. She was from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, that is, and she wanted to be a model. You feel? So I was like, oh, this is testing the waters right here, cause I don't mix business with pleasure. But we chit chatting, having a conversation. I'm strolling. I made a wrong turn or whatnot, and I think I said a few things that made her giggle, like it was belly busty. You feel me during the ride? And I was like, you fella busted. Wasn't even trying to be funny. I'm about to show her some comedy. You know what I'm saying? And that's when shit started to pop off. Cause I found out that she was giggly out for your boy. And so that was game over, player. We had a good old conversation riding to a spot, yo. And it was such a good conversation that she ended up, I mean, right there telling me how much money she gonna send me some money right now for the Lyft ride, you feel? And she dropped 25 tip, yo. This side is extra, you know. And I was like, yo, she really cut for your boy and his well-being, yo. But when I dropped her off though, after that amazing ride experience on the Lyft journey with Drew, she was like, she got out the car slow. You know, I seen it, and I was like, nah, I ain't trying to mix business with plus. She fine though, she fine, but I'm trying to stay low key on some silly stuff. I don't know what was my thought process was, but I was trying to be on my fast, I can be strong type joint. You should have seen it, plug. It was crazy. It was a slow motion walk away. Like, you sure? Just say my name one time. I'm gonna turn around, yeah, and come right back to me. That's what I felt, yo. I didn't give her that opportunity, man. It's almost like what I did was like, and she walked away in my life. And I swear to you, during that time, I looked up the word Brea, Brea, on Facebook from Baltimore, Maryland, for at least about an hour. You understand? So there was no reason I should have been doing that. I should have got that number. I shouldn't have been searching, talk about I'm not trying to mix business and pleasure. I learned that day. Silly as for duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to say the F word, but for duck don't really go there. But it was silly, yo. You understand? Silly. And so, yeah, man, I missed out on an opportunity, to connect with a young lady that was connected with me. She felt she was giggly, but I was on my, I gotta stay strong, plug. And now I'm over there waiting, trying to figure out Brea, Brea, trying to figure out how many Breas is from Baltimore, Maryland. We gotta narrow them down. There gotta be one pick up there. I remember it. I'll remember it though. I did. But hey, it's part of life. It was it's a storyline, you know what I'm saying? People have thought processes and mind frames, opportunities that was arose, and I wasn't ready. It wasn't for me, I guess, because I didn't know what to do with it. Sound like I knew how to converse, but it's all I had to do was just be like, yo, let's connect. I can, the fact that she gave me $25 tip, I should have been like, yo, I got to get this back to you. You should go out on the drink. Easy. Easy money, cuz. And your boy was just, anyways, it's neither here nor there. I got there. Sometimes to tell the story correctly, I have to be in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got so much passion, because I was in it, and I thinking about how dumb was it right now. And so I decided to go ahead and give that out to y'all, man. It's not that big a deal, but I decided to embody it. And so therefore, yeah, I was pissed, kinfolk. I was pissed that I'm out here figuring it out. And that during that time, I was on jack off. You feel me? I was on that life. So I probably jacked off to it one time for the 99 and the 2000s, kinfolk. And all I had to do was be like, yo, we should get a drink. She gave me the 25. I feel like that's it. That's the information. She gave me the laugh. That's information, yo. All I had to do was like, what's up on that number, though? Not me. Not me on that day. Your boy trying to be a professional. So F that lift day. F it. But yeah, it's good money involved in the lift, though. But I had to give out that storyline because that's what I do. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I never worked for Instacart, though. Let's see. Personal opinion. I feel that you can't completely know yourself without meditation. Respect, yo. You gotta have that time frame, yo. By yourself, chilling. Go through those thoughts. Go through those processes and understand they are just thoughts, yo. They ain't you. You are the being, yo. And what are you doing? You gotta be. You ain't gotta be those thoughts. Those are things. That's what meditation is about. Thoughts arises, and it goes. And then you can like think about. You be like, okay, let me see, what's my next thought gonna be. And sometimes there's a lot of hesitation involved. With not hesitation, but you don't go that thought don't come up quick when you think about what's gonna be my next thought. Oh, here we go. Not when you waiting on your next thought. It should be like, oh, it takes a while. You feel me? So it just comes into the brain, some past information or past thoughts that you had or how you operated. And you can be like, yeah, you can hold on to that, ride that thought, or you can let that go and have a different opinion about life. That's meditation at its finest, yo. Meditation at its finest. Let's see. Angela, this guy is so positive. Why can't more guys be as so open? We need them in the nomad community, especially Angela B. There's plenty of guys out here, positive out here, yo. I believe, I go along with that or what. I'm not putting it on you at all, but I like to have this conversation talking about how there's no good men out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, sometimes good men got to go through something, right? You got to go through something. I think every man is good. Every man is good. You feel? I personally believe that they got to go through something to get to that point where they like, I don't want to do wrong no more. I don't want to be that. I don't want to do her wrong, if that make any sense. You feel? And that's everybody got to go through their stages. You are what you are reflection. If you feel like all these dudes are bad out here in these streets, then most likely you gonna get nothing but bad dudes coming through in your life, yo. Because that's your belief process. You feel me? But if you open your mind frame up and be like, you know what, plug, there's some good dudes out here, yo. And have that feeling like, no. There's some good dudes out here, plug. You change, of course, you have that meditation to change who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as that old mentality, feeling like everybody bad and all these, there's no good men out there. You change your thought process up a little bit. Things change up. You all of a sudden come across some photo, you like, oh, yo, hold on, yo. I'm not seeing these bad qualities that I'm used to seeing. Because you got to change you in order to change your world, plug. And so that's how I look at the situation, yo. Everybody got their going, there's girls that did some things that was dirt shady. You feel me? There's a bad girl club out there in the streets doing the big or whatnot, man. So everybody going through their little storyline to be their greatest version, plug. So all part of the game. You just part of the game with some of those guys, plug. You was part of that life, And so, you helped their journey and they helped your journey out. It was for a season. Still a beautiful thing, plug. Great storyline to have. I mean, plug, you got your own chapter in your book, yo. Your own chapter if you whatever religion you in, plug. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John is what the Christianity is about. You got your own book, plug. And so if that's a big part of your journey or whatnot, trying to figure out where the man at, and you see the results that you got or whatnot, see where the good man at, changing you. Change your world, plug. That's how we create it. That's how we create our world all day, 24/7, plug. Working on ourselves, and that's the meditation process. Nate already know the deal. Let's see. Um, have you ever seen someone you knew on dating websites? I saw my cousin, an old coworker, somebody I went to high school with. Yeah. I definitely seen that. And it's an awkward situation. It got an awkward vibe to it, no doubt about it. They be like, what if they saw me, And then you be like, man, should I put myself on private? Should I go ahead and should I just like have a month off after this, seeing that, you know? But everybody, it's we a product of it, yo. I mean, people do dating sites, yo. So it's no big deal if you see it. It just be funny, especially if it's somebody that you know, and then you some of those profiles they got the handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? Some folks in the handcuffs, they a little exotic. You feel me? And so a good clean girl, you thought, like I wouldn't have a chance with. She out there on Tinder, backing that ass up one time for the 9-9. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. And so you like, man, I thought she was different. You might swipe right. When you see that. But I'm just letting you know, it could be some wild pictures out there. It's so funny, you see somebody, because it happened. I seen it. You feel me? Like one girl I knew, co-worker, one of her pictures, she had a lollipop in her mouth. And that lollipop, it wasn't a cute pic. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about cuteness with this pic at all. It was about showcasing what she can do with the lollipop. Facts. And that's what she was doing. And I thought she was a good, clean Christian girl. You feel me? But Christian girls can suck lollipops like that too. They can do that. They can. They have every right to. You feel me? And so therefore, I gotta be like, hey, that's what she wanna do for her pictures and bringing them in. By all means, do it. Cause I watched an extra second because of it. I thank you. So it happens. It happens to the best of us. See. Oh, what's up? I am a female. I had any moisture. And for you, I am an extrovert. I barely go outside. I have tried to talk to me are old enough to be my grandfather. Oh, all right. The woman's side of being what they call it, not holding out, but just not having sex. I don't know much on that side really because I'm not a woman, but that is a thing. I mean, as far as I'm concerned of what I know, I do know men can be more of a physical, like, oh, I like the way that look, let me go after it. Let me oh, she got that shape. It's more to it when it comes to women, from my understanding and what I gone through and experienced. So when women get involved, they could a little bit be a part of something because of attraction, but they looking for more. It's a broader picture in the game, yo. You know what I'm saying? Of comfortability involved, what they talking about, you know what I'm saying? A deeper connection type vibe. That's when that's when the moisture becomes, tsunami. You feel me? Because of that. Men is more, we got a physical base, and it don't take much for Vienna sausage to become Earl Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take much. But for a woman, it's a little more of a deeper emotional process to get to that point and want to be opened up for the sexual experience, from my experiences or whatnot, and conversations or whatnot. So I understand if you can't find, or not able to find at the moment, that type of connection where you want to be in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? In that way with someone that you feel that you connect with. But them grandfathers though, what they ain't chit chat. I mean they might have a good conversation and have that connection going, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to act like the grandfathers, you know what I'm saying, is a bad how grandfatherish though. Are we how grandfatherish? Are we talking like 70, 80? Like on some Biden shit? You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. Cause we talk about on some Biden stuff, I understand that completely, play. That's tough. That's tough. And I know Biden's wife is telling everybody it's tough. You feel me? Ain't nothing he doing out here in these streets. Ain't nothing he doing. I believe that wholeheartedly that he ain't got nothing going on with his life. But I think his wife is younger. I'm not sure for facts though. I don't care. But yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow for sure though. But I respect that pill you swallowing right now. But it's okay. It's a time frame, yo. It's a time frame. I think that moisture's gonna come. Do you try out those sites? I guess you ain't gotta try out them goddamn sites. F them sites. We ain't talking about no sites no more. Let's talk about something else. Just be working on you and what you need. What is for you will come around. You work on you. You keep working on you. That 4 years happen or whatnot. Be open and start to let go some things. I guess that's holding you back on certain connections or whatnot. You feel me? There's always a process that we need to go through, and it showcases in our world what we needed. And that guy to help your moisture become tsunami is gonna come through. You feel me? I hope the tsunami for you. I want that. I want that sucker coming right down the ankle. You feel me? I want that tsunami. I want to splash down in these streets, yo. And it will be splash down. Cause you've been dried up out here for 4 years, player. We got seasons out here. We ain't like LA where it's hot all day, baby, and dry. Well, not dry, but hot. You feel me? We got layers to the game. There's a fall, and that's where yours coming in. You're gonna have a fall come in, and it's gonna be a waterfall, player, in your life. That's the new season. Believe it. In Jesus' will. anyways, let's see. Oh, they are. She said they ugly. Oh, they ugly. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I mean, it's beauty in the eye of the beholder, man. You'll find somebody. I promise you that. You just go work on yourself, girl. Work on yourself. It's going down. What's going down, Jane Numb? Appreciate your presence on this line. Oh, Southwest Florida in the build. I appreciate you. What part of Southwest Florida? Southwest Florida is that? Because Miami is all the way at the tippy tip. Let me know. Teach me. Manifest destination. I'm the same. Okay, there we go. Confident. Good job. Yeah. The man who made Jennifer Lopez stumble didn't get Bria's number. You so right, yo. Holla at your boy. Talk to me. Tell me that I did. I know I did wrong. Teach me. I know I did wrong, Kinfolk. Yo, I wasn't supposed to be with her on that life, yo. I'm putting my ear right there because I hear you, yo. I made Jennifer Lopez stumble, and I know she know. And I couldn't get young Bria's number, and it gave me all the signs. All of them. Silly rabbit, yo. That's who I was. Silly rabbit. But I needed that. Like, sometimes it's not sometimes, all the time, you got to go through your trials, yo. You got to go through some losses to be like, nah, if that situation come back, I know how to operate. You feel me? I got turned down. Been a part of the turn down special. Been a part of man, what the hell are you talking about right now? Like you not even fluent with your words right now, player. You are stuttering. You are failing. And that's the whole time. It happens like that too. You be like, you be saying random regular stuff, yo. You be like, yeah, today was beautiful. Today is a wonderful day. In the back of your mind, like, I'm failing. What's next? What I need to do? Player, I've been a part of that. But it's all good. I needed that to be like, yeah, that didn't work last time, yo. I ain't like the way that felt. So therefore, keep working on the craft of talking to people. You know what I'm saying? And so I just gotten better and better. And at that time I was pretty good at talking to folk, but I was just on my business before pleasure type vibe. Um, like I said, silly rapping. No more. Not again. Not again. Low key though. Low key, if Bria come back in my life, I know exactly how she look, cause I is entrenched in memory. That whole little situation of her walking slow to her little apartment, actually off La Brea in L.A. I was taking Bria to La Brea, serious business conversation, and I was like, and she was like, why is this, like, she had a circumference leaving, and I'm still like, come on, Drew, you can stay strong, yo, business before pleasure. This is your business. You just can't learn. I appreciate that conversation though. I done 22,500 DoorDash living in my car. That's all. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a beautiful thing, Robert Ron. That's what's up. To thoughts and emotions is a trip. Sitting back watching the mind hum. It's what we need. It's what we need. And then that's when you realize what fits you and what doesn't work with you no more. You know? Like if you go through your mind thoughts and that process of like, man, do I need this in my life, yo? Like, why is this bothering me, yo? Start just like letting it go. If it don't serve you no more, let it go, blood. Let it go. And that's where we at, yo. That's where we at. And yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I have confidence, but every time I see a guy I like, he's already taken or married. Bad. There's a lot of guys that's not though. There's a lot of guys that's not married, taken. Um, None of that. There's some single guys. To be honest with you, as far as like interactions, now I go with the flow. People that I walk past, and if I find someone of attraction, going to the coffee shop or something like that, we meet eyes, and I sense a feeling I need to chit chat with this person or whatnot, and it could be men or women. I'm not trying to dissect, like I'm trying to holler at every girl like that. I'm talking to dudes or homies or whatnot, just on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm meeting new dudes and hanging out with them all the time, yo. I got a new cat named Chris, and I'm teaching them about the life of knees over toes, yo. We had a full on conversation in the gym, yo. He's actually a van life as well, and it was crazy how we met up at the Anytime Fitness. He's been living in Ashland for a long time. Another brother of color, you know what I'm saying, and it was crazy, and so we connected, and yeah. It was a cool scenario, yo. So yeah, when it comes down to that, yo, it's just going with the flow, yo. Let me see where I was at with that. As far as already guys taking, I just go with the flow with the people around. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you connect with the people if you go out and just be and enjoy something. Somebody else is enjoying it too, somewhere, and then that's where you can find a connection at. You can go out and right now it's windy, so I feel like it's a perfect day to go fly a kite or something like that, right? And so you say, man, I'm gonna buy a kite and fly it, man. I feel like doing that. You might find somebody else flying the kite out there, or just being out there at the time you flying a kite. Some of the thought processes that didn't come through till recently. You flying a kite and finding your man out there in the streets, yo. Manifest, destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And so, yeah. Just go with the flow and do things you enjoy, and things that been in your mind about what's things that you want should come to pass because you just enjoying your life, yo. You just enjoying your presence. You're not trying to be anxious for a future or anxious about or worried because of and sad because of a past or whatnot. Only thing we got right now is right now. You feel? So enjoy it. Be all present in. I'm glad everybody, you know what I'm saying, leaving messages or whatnot. Push the like button if you enjoy the content. And yeah, we enjoying ourselves, plug. That's what we do. That's what we do. And we just be present in that thing, and things gonna come up, show up in your world, plug, that you need in your life, yo. For real, for real. Let's see. I know for a fact that there are good men out there. I saw some potential candidates online, but I don't if they would find me attractive because I'm overweight. Bad. So if you having like issues personally about your overweightness, then what you think other people gonna feel? You feel me? That's like I'm not trying to come at you on some like if you got to be comfortable with you. If that's you, if you overweight and like you comfortable with that overweightness and you wear it well or whatnot, then everything should be no problem. But if you have an issue and you want to change some things, that's you working on you right there. Seeing that, and that's when I think that's if you work on you and your confidence is there, everything's gonna be okay. You feel me? Like that's I think something's gonna show up. But if you got that hesitation, it's just like I had hesitation with Bree out there in the streets, it ain't gonna show up in my world play. That was already there, and I was nervy. I wasn't ready for that blessing. Shout out to Dr. Cole. He like, man, God ain't out there giving out blessings like that. What they call it, whole blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me give him some. He used another word, but he's like, he been a good dude. Let me send him some bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not how it go. You feel me? But anyway, it was just funny how you put it together. But yeah, it's gonna show up to your world, plug. You just work on you, plug. Do what you enjoy, and work on you and finding the love. Not have love for you and your experience and what you do, plug. That's all you can do. I was, like I was highly tittied up. And I was that guy, Fat Boy Ronald, yo, and I had to work on that, yo. I had a problem with me having fat titties, so I know if I have an issue with it, it's gonna show up in my world that some women gonna have issues with these titties, yo. And then if I don't have issues, there's gonna be a woman that's gonna like me for me and with the titties, yo, because I'm okay and confident in it, and they see that. Rick Ross, perfect example. I know a girl that like they like that pot belly, yo. That's they preferred men is that pot belly, and with the titties on it laid on there real nice. You know what I'm saying? On the pot belly. They enjoy that. And so therefore, like, it's cause I guess Rick Ross has so much swag with his shit. He like, yo, I'm big, yeah, you see me, you know what I'm saying? And rolling. That swag is you know what I'm saying? That's the one. That's how you supposed to be. I'm cool with me. And so if you cool with you, man, somebody else gonna find you cool too. That's their life. That's good information though. There you go. Let them know wide up. Big is beautiful out here. No, yeah. Oh man, making these connections in these streets on this No Can Fan for Ducket channel, yo. Let's get it in. She said I got the tsunami. She said she ain't playing no games. She put it out there in the streets. Let everybody know tsunami's on deck with Manifest Destiny. Does Anytime Fitness have a decent shower that's private? Player, that's what it's all about, is a decent shower that's private, yo. That's why I got rid of Planet Fitness. Cause it wasn't private. I was out. I mean, how about this? Planet Fitness is private, but at a point. I still got to showcase, take off my clothes. Everybody see what I'm doing. But as far as the shower is concerned, it's covered up by the little old curtain or whatnot. But at Anytime Fitness, it's a full room, yo. Got the toilet over there to the right or left, and your shower right there chilling, and a sink and a mirror. All yours at Anytime Fitness. Let me go ahead and give out the commercial, yo. And that's what they do, player. They give you that seclusion for $35 to $50 a month. So if you want to join in at Anytime Fitness as a nomad, live your life like it's golden, or as someone that lives in houses or whatnot, there's opportunity there for you to be a part of that private experience. You understand me? There's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. And so, yes, join in on that Anytime Fitness life because I have. And it is everywhere, all across the United States, blood. And in Vancouver. I haven't been to Toronto yet, but I'm pretty sure it's there too. And so, yes, please partake in the life of Anytime Fitness if you're interested, because that private bathroom is very important in my life, in your life, and in the future. You understand? For real, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So yeah, that's the commercial for Anytime Fitness for a second or two. I've been with Anytime Fitness for so long, so might as well say something about them. You feel me? I mean, I talk about them a lot. I think I got a few little videos about them, but yeah, it changed my mind, changed my thoughts, and changed my way of being at the Anytime Fitness. And the fact that it's everywhere, man. And yeah, I enjoy it. You should partake. You should partake. But player, I feel like I've been on it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? How long we been on it? About an hour and 35. That's a good live, yo. It's been I've been on the $15 per shower life at a truck stop, which is nice. That is pricey though. That is pricey. But there's an Anytime Fitness everywhere. I have seen personally, to add to that, that people with trucks has actually stopped to the side or stopped in the middle of the road. So there was like two roads and a median with that was blank where people can park at, not park at, but he parked his big whip right there and went into the gym, worked out and all that. So I seen it. So it's very possible if you look and you're like, man, but I got a big truck, so I got to go to the truck stop. I seen boys worked it out and was at Anytime Fitness doing it big. So very possible. And if you want to join in, by all means, tell them I sent you. Tell them that somebody out there is really pushing your name. For real, for real. He went to I went to every Anytime Fitness out of 48 states. I went to all of them. I went to not every one of them, but I have been to Anytime Fitness in every state for real. And you have that opportunity as well since you out there doing truck stop, truck driving and everything like that. So yeah, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Got to put it out there. Marsha Mapes and Inspiration Lovely. Hey, I appreciate you for joining in. If you like it so much, go and share it. Tell everybody about me. Let them know that I'm out here in these streets, blood. We doing it. You doing it. We gonna keep on going and showcasing the visuals and also putting knowledge out there, putting new information that's not out, that need to be out. I got some things coming, and some ideas that is being put to work. And as part of the reason why I want to go ahead and get something consistent, is because some things is about to pop off in a major way. So yes, number blessings to everybody that came and watched this, especially if they're watching this all the way to this end to get these blessings, yo. I appreciate you all with all my heart, yo. For real, for real. And if y'all want to hang out, I'm over here in Southern Oregon, yo. Y'all can come through, play. I'm a welcome y'all with open arms, yo. For real, for real. Y'all know man it up out here in these streets. But until then, I will holler at y'all later. Cause I'm about to partake in the rest of this watermelon and drop that tahini on them folk. You feel me? Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And always for duck it, baby. Cause we out here living our life like it's golden for sure. Peace and love to you, Robert. It go down. Y'all be easy.